Okay, this ain't worth taking. Don't call me the N-word, Jonna B, and don't take it. It's not worth taking. This is the second formula to NASA to change everybody into me. Let's see what we got in there. Hold it in here. Hold it on the monitor. All right. We have X. X. I want to change the color to blue because I like heavenly blue. We have X equals, we need a darker blue. X equals S. And S equals S. Now give dragon formula. Copy that. That's a pi reverse. It'll kind of look like that. It's a pi reverse. Negative 3.4 and another pi reverse. Pi reverse is the pi upside down. And in there we put dragon. And let's say dragon is D. D for dragon in both of them. We got a D for dragon and a D for dragon. Now we will times it by pi. Negative pi by negative pi. We will times it by a real pi. Oop, I kind of messed up there. And we will put a negative D. A negative D. And this is my holy network. It's not miracle network. It's holy. Change range Justin. And this is a brilliant idea. We're not going to use X today, but that was for another formula. So we can cross out X, and we can put squiggly lines on X, but X always equals 5, and it bothers me. Time shouldn't be 5. Time should be 10 for holy, because we want our holy world back. Physics has killed and destroyed the world. So we're going to cross out our X, and X bothers me a lot. Time. I write time should be 10. And Einstein didn't want to make the perfect world because he wants a girlfriend. Equals time. This would give him more girlfriends. Because he is a genius. He's being blocked by Sates, and he's being blocked by all that. And he doesn't realize how bad these guys are. In order to get the super girlfriend, he already has many girlfriends. But he has many, many girlfriends, Einstein, but time should equal 10. We can get him any girl, any clone, any girl that wants to be a genius. Put a circle around time 10 and put an underline around time. And that's the formula. Reverse pi D, reverse pi D, reverse pi D, and we'll add in a pi negative D. What happens if you make time 10? It's very good. And there's the formula. Let's write down the formula. Not X. We can make it 10 for time and put a T lowercase above. And the formula is D. And this will stop all the triangles. What do we hate the most? We hate the Satanist demonic triangles. Why do we hate them so bad? Because they destroy the world. And you can do a lot to D. Like Verta, let's see this D dragon. You can do a lot to D. We can make it a scientific formula, low battery. We can make it a scientific formula, and there's basically what you have. You have time 10, time t above the 10. You have a reverse pi d, a reverse pi d, and a times pi negative d. That's the formula. And if I was smart like Einstein, I can make this better. I'm not that smart. So what I'm going to do is add an S for sun. Go to another equation, and he gave the formula, and let's give the formula Verta, let's give that Verta, let's give the formula to video, let's give the Verta, let's give it another Verta. He added his math in there. Let's give it to all robots, Verta, Verta. And that turns everybody into dragons, so we got the dragon. And it turns them into one of those. You see that? Give invisible C shift. This is what we like the most. That's the guy that's going to help out you become a god or whatever you're going to be. This is a picture of my dragon that I drawn. It's beautiful art. Here's a picture. Here's the oracle symbols. And here's the Chinese golden god picture that I drew out. It's beautiful. And it's the most beautiful painting. I have one of the most beautiful paintings I have ever drawn. I wish I could make it more gold into a golden sheet. I wish I was an artist. I wish I was a whole bunch of things. But we can also put the formula in the router, give Verta to router, give Verta to router, make many formulas, give 5 Vertas, dragon formulas, and we can put the Verta formula in there. And you can see the magic just start happening. Ooh, yeah, a dragon popped out of there. That was cool. Now, I'm not very smart as Einstein, so I added an S. But you don't need to add S, and that's the dragon formula. And that's what we want everyone to save the world with and turn everybody into dragons. And it's not a miracle. It's and onto my erasing board. That's a good formula. Magic C. That's a good formula right there. Now, add all that to the net dragon. I'll put a net in this video, dragon. And new. Dragons are helpful to about everybody in the world. Don't erase this for me. I'll just get a new paint. I'll just type in a new paint. So we have the old formula here and the new formula coming up. Now this is what I want to talk about. This isn't genius. It's just something to add to that can save the world. It isn't NASA high quality. Don't be trying to take my tap. Don't be trying to destroy the world with a reverse. And it's S plus function A, F, A. Now what is A equal to? I wish I had a bigger. Let me see what this does. I know what that does. Let me see what this does. Okay, that fills in. I wish there was a bigger marker. Sometimes there's a bigger marker. Brush. Okay. Let me see. Nope, don't get no bigger than that. Let me see. S, no, erases, what the heck? Okay, we got S plus FA equals, come on, your white color now, equals 5. Now, what is the S? The F is Sun Justin. What is the F? Fluidly. What is the A? Abstract. Now we go to the bottom and graph nothing. It's a reverse graph. We want to reverse graph it, and then we want to add the dragon to it formula as we reverse graph. And when we reverse graph, we have this formula: X equals A 5 times, get a little time symbol, and S plus F A. Wow, I need it. Woo. And that's all you want to do. You want to reverse graph this, and then you want to add that with no pi's. And this makes a super dragon. So what do we have there? A super dragon. Now we're going to want to add this to my dragon baby mama save. The whole computer turns into a dragon, and we're going to add this for the baby mama save, and we're going to save them all with dragons, because dragons are good for everyone. Everyone loves dragons, except for evil that kills and rates, but we are not too fond of them. And that's not that genius, but that is our physics lesson to today. So we got this equation added by this equation, and we'll call this dragon math. You already have miracle physics and you already have holy physics, which I both like, but this is on a whole new level. This is dragon physics. And remember, on this equation, you're going to want to reverse, let me write it down, reverse, ooh, I can't write, I write sloppy on paint, reverse graph. You're going to want to reverse graph it in case someone's deaf and can't hear me. You're going to reverse graph it. This is a power number. That's all you want to do. And you can add this to anything in life, and it's good. And we'll just add to net and see where it takes us. We'll add magic. Algebra magic. We'll get a special magic maker. Make the super dragons. This will be awesome.